Polycap, aka Fancy Fingers, just dropped his third solo project. The album is called Love Language. My kind of language, by the way. It's an ode to women and to female artists. It's such a beautiful album. Look at the cover art. Can we just check that out real quick? I was like, wait, hold up. Those are all Kenyan
female
women?
artists. Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
So I saw Femi 1, and that's when I was like, wait, that's not just some random wall somewhere.
Oh no! Oh yeah, it looks like it's just
like you just took a
no,
really nice picture somewhere in Malawi. I don't know.
No, they're all just female artists from the continent, and that was the whole aim of the album, just to do an album that's collaborative, female artists only. It's the first one of its kind. Yeah.
I don't. How did you even get to that? To only feature females?
Actually, I just found myself there. So when we took our hiatus as Sauti Sol, I was exploring a lot of things, working with different artists, and then I realized that there was kind of like a gap, because I feel female artists need to be primed so much more in this continent. And I was like, yeah, let me do something that's around female artists only, and just try and get the best that I can get. And this is probably half of the artists or songs that I recorded. Like, there's so much, but I was like, I can't have an album with 35 songs.
You're not Chris Brown.
I'm not Chris Brown. Not yet.
No, but I think it was just so beautiful, especially because as a female in this industry, I'm so passionate about, women being heard, being seen, being given the opportunities, and the fact that there are very many sexual predators in the industry. It's just wonderful to have men who simply want to show off their talent. You just want to be like, yo, like, you're dope. Come, let's do dope things.
Yeah, and it's a male-dominated industry,
it is.
When it's so hard for female artists to just have their head above water. And I would say artists, I mean across the board. Yeah, so it was like, let me just do this to prime them, And they're also, I mean, some of them are way bigger than I am also. So it's also that kind of respect, and just want them to see them at the top. Like the rest of us,
I mean, just a point of correction. There is absolutely no one bigger than Sauti Sol. So I guess there's that, but you're humble. We could take that. Is it true that is it true that you lost the hard drive that you had initially recorded the entire album on?
Yes. So it happened.
I know people.
It happened, people. Yeah, so I lost in the middle of recording this record while coming from tour with Sauti Sol, my band. We were coming from Europe, and I was just chilling at the lounge. So I was working. I inserted the disc in, and I was like working, and then it's time to board. So I'm putting things together, and for some reason I just left it. I forgot about it. Left it. I don't know how, in all my hurriedness. And when I got back to Nairobi, I was like, where is this hard drive? And
wait, you didn't even realize when you were boarding, when you were flying?
No, because I didn't want to check. I was not, because I knew everything.
Oh, you knew everything was
is
there.
Intact. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's okay.
So I got home, I'd finished the work, I removed the laptop, and I can't see the drive. And it's like, what is happening?
So you had a heart attack, I imagine.
It was the worst. I was depressed for like maybe 2 weeks. Yeah,
it's
a lot of work.
A lot of work.
It's like probably over 2 years of work. There's my album, there's Bien's album there, there's Savara's, there's Sauti Sol.
So it wasn't just you?
No, there's like so many projects. But I managed to recover some. And the thing is, I had not updated
I know.
Yeah,
that happened to me with my phone. Why, let me tell you. And you see, telling you haven't updated, you haven't, what is it called?
Yeah, it keeps telling you.
Yeah, like 10 days,
notices,
15 days, a month, 2 months. You're like, I will update. Don't worry. I will, save all these things. And then you don't back it up, and then you feel bad. And I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So you had to reach out to people again. Were there other people you had to call?
So there are 3 things that happened. One, I went out of town to just try and redo my stuff, because this was my stuff, my side of the work. Like, let me go somewhere where I can focus, and that's what I do usually. I just go somewhere by myself and focus for like 3-4 days and try and recover that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now I was calling some people. I'm like, yo, would you mind recording this again? And honestly, they were so gracious. Like, they just did the thing, recorded, and sent back. And now the other was AI. So there's some stuff that I had, like, I'd already bounced the music. And there's a way you can extract vocals from the audio. It's not great quality. It's like I didn't have a choice. Some are not available. I have deadlines. So I was like, let me do this. So I extracted and put it together and made the album.
Wow, I'm so, so sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I think if it were me, because I get overwhelmed so quickly and so easily, I would for sure not be releasing or recording this album again. Not this year, not these few months. Maybe I'll start in August. Because you get so discouraged. It's so demotivating.
Yeah.
And then, you know, not only reaching out to the artists, the instrumentals. Because, you know, sometimes you have just beats there just to see, and I'm so sorry.
And music is a moment. You create something
It is
now,
a moment.
It's a moment. And like recreating that moment.
Can't come
You'll
again.
recreate something else that's still great, but it won't be the same.
It will not be the same. And then you had to now also break the news to everyone else. How did they take it?
I mean, the other artists?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, all
mean,
the other
they were, I said, they were very gracious, and they're like, yeah, listen, if you need me to redo something, I can. This is the time I can do. I can go to studio, so I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry that happened, but look at us now, because everybody's talking about the album.
Yes.
Now, before we even dive deeper into this album, let's talk about something else. Kudade inamaanisha nini? Inamaanisha nini? Please, someone tell me.
Kudade, imagine. It's subject to interpretation, to be honest.
So haina maana. Tuseme tu.
Tuseme tu haina maana.
Yeah.
Haina maana.
You what you want it to be, that's what it is.
That's what it will be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me about the whole process of working with, how different it is working with Sauti Sol versus working with, has it had a craze, Furthermore, I think, who else is on the song? Ndovu.
Johnny John is a kid who came up with the chorus, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It was quite a coincidence. I really wanted to go to Black Market Records to just jam with them, because I adore what they're doing. This new crop of artists are really dope. It's a new sound. So I was like, I really want to go there. For the past almost 1 year, I've been talking to Vic West. I'm like, bro, can I come to the studio and just jam? So finally it happened. So I went, it was like a month ago, I think. So I went a month ago to the studio. And we're just chilling, vibing. He had an artist that he was just about to sign. So he was like, please play this guitars for this artist. What do you think? Asking for advice. And then the boys came through. So Harry Craze was there, Furthermore was there. It was actually Harry Craze and Furthermore. And we just started talking. And then there's this track that I made 3 years ago. Yeah, the track, I did the track that my refix, the track that I did 3 years ago. So we're just jamming. I remember thinking that this track would actually be perfect for these kids. Then I remembered it. I was like, oh, well, there's this track, let me play it. And I play it, and it just starts, like the video that went viral on TikTok.
Wait, that was like a random freestyle?
100%. It's just it's a song that existed. They had just recorded it. Yeah. But once they had the beats, they're like, it just felt like it flowed and everything. And Furthermore is the one who started singing, and it was just madness. Like, it was a moment, and then I knew that we had something. Yeah. But I didn't think much about it, so I posted the video at night, like at midnight or something, before I sleep. I wake up in the morning and it's blown up. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like,
so that's the video. Like that's the video, you guys. Do we have the audio of it?
Kudade, mina dudeda, mina ganama,
kudade,
mina dudeda.
Oh my, you know, it's actually now that I've had that it was just an instrumental.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, you thought that it was in the track? No.
Wow, a moment. I see what you mean.
Yeah. And we're all so excited.
I love it so much. I love it so much. So this is the first time that I've actually noticed that it was just an instrumental, and they were jamming to it. So you just played it to them, and they were just doing their thing, so it was recorded.
It was recorded with my content guy who's here, Papa Sam. Shout out to him.
Sam. And videos,
Maze. So it was just random, and then he sent it to me. I was like, I looked at it, and I was like, a special moment. This would be a cool TikTok video. Let me just post. I posted in the morning. Like my TikTok has never blown up like that. I was like, what is happening? Hey, the vibes, this song. So for the first time in my life, I had a song that was out but not recorded. It's a hit and it's not recorded yet.
Not recorded, not released, not nothing.
Nothing.
And that wasn't even a teaser for the song. That was just you, like the way someone can post an Insta story.
Yeah, because nowadays you can post like something that is unreleased so that people can vibe and stuff. It's like it's a special moment. Let me just post.
That's insane. Well, now it's the biggest song in the country. Just like that.
Yes. So I had to call them in and tell them, guys, can we re-record this? Because the original version is a different style. Yeah. And mine is more melodious. I was like, I'd like you to approach it differently. So I called each one of them, we recorded it. And yeah, we released it last week on Friday.
Yeah, I saw you. Did you feel like now you were under some form of pressure? Because you didn't even know you had a deadline.
I mean,
and now all of a sudden you have to mix it, you have to master.
Exactly. Oh, you understand. You know how it is. Yeah, crazy pressure because they were traveling also. Some of them are traveling, going to Australia. So I actually got them, they had to go. They came back and I recorded them as soon as they came back because I was like, I need to deliver this song. You know, it takes like, maybe fans don't know, it takes at least 7 days for your song to be out once you deliver it to distributors or your publisher. Yeah. So you have to deliver it at least 2 weeks prior, even sometimes 7 days if you're lucky.
This was one of those things where you didn't know you were making an announcement, and then you made an announcement, and now people were like, okay, so we want the full song. Yeah. And you're like, guys, let's relax.
There's no song.
Yeah, it's not on the album.
No.
So this is a refix.
I recorded this 2 weeks ago, sorry. 2 weeks ago is when I recorded this version.
That's crazy. So the biggest song you have is not going to be on the album, but it's okay because the album is a different story.
However,
it's a love language.
No, it's very much connected because that track is a song that was meant to be in the album. Was actually probably one of the first tracks I made for love language. I'd written it by myself. The whole song was just me singing. I didn't have any female artists there. That's why I took it out because it didn't fit in the album. Yes. But I was like, this track is fire. I'm sure someone will, or myself, I'll do it again another day. So, and here, it just...
Here's the day.
Here's the day.
Here's the day.
The kudade.
The kudade! Let's go, Polycarp. So so you have a Somali artist. What's her name?
Yes, Bananas Overdose.
Yeah, Bananas Overdose is such a really nice song.
Yes.
Where did you, again, she's another talent I didn't even know about her. We now follow each other on TikTok and I show her love. She's crazy.
Yeah. That's the best adjective to use.
Yeah, right? Very outspoken, isn't shy or scared in any way, and she's very smart too.
Yes, very smart.
Very intelligent,
very smart. Yeah, you noticed that, yes, she is.
I did. So tell me about your interaction and the song.
So I had a first on Fadili's album. Because me and Fadili were vibing a lot, like probably a year and a half ago. And Fadili just released his album. I was in the album, actually. So that's why I listened to the whole album. I was like, and I'm a big Fadili fan. And I hear her song, the song they did together, and she's just unique. I'm like, who's this lady? I need to find her. So I literally look for her, but I call Fadili, I'm like, yo, this chick, what's her name? Where's she from? Can I work with her? Like, yeah, he's on Instagram. So I went to Instagram. I literally slid into a DM. I was like, sis, I love your voice. I'd really love to work with you. So she was like, oh, what do you mean? I'm ready. Let's do it. So we recorded it it was one of the first songs we did, 2022, right after Soulfest.
Wow.
It was probably, I think, 2 days after Soulfest.
But you were already releasing another project then.
But I was working. You work in advance.
So you just keep in advance for the future.
For the future. Yeah, because most of the songs because you're a musician, you understand the music industry.
Yeah.
Most of the songs that people listen to once we release, except maybe Kudade is a special case. Yeah. Usually it's new to the fans. But for me, it's been a hit in my house. Mpaka imechoka sasa.
Umechezea my cousins wako. Whoever comes to the house, you have to be like, sit down, please.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
And it's probably maybe a year old, sorry. And once it comes up, people are like, oh, this is fresh. So yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
It sounds so good. Let me tell you, it sounds so good. It's one of those no-skip albums, which is wonderful.
Yeah, it's a good mix.
You even had Femi talking about love.
Yeah.
Mechi is an interesting song.
It is.
It's a very interesting song. I can't tell really which one is my favorite, but like I told you, the one you just did with Njera is beautiful. It's you. Nyathi Dala inamaanisha nini?
It's a girl from the village.
Oh.
Yes, a girl from the village.
Nyati.
Nyati
Is it
da-
Nyati or Nyadi? Nyati Dala.
Yes.
All right, so some
Yeah, so
love.
that's with Lisa Odor. I just wanted a song in Luo also in the album, make it soulful, because I mean, singing in Luo is a very, there are many Luo singers now in the country in the pop scene, and just the language just sounds beautiful.
Beautiful.
When
Beautiful.
sung. I was like, being a Luo myself, I have a Luo project actually that I did like a year and a half ago again.
Long time
ago.
Future.
For the future.
Yeah.
That I released probably later in the year. So I was in that vibe. I was like, let me write something in Luo that's a mix of neo soul and the current pop right now. And Lisa was perfect for it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Initially I was so sad. I remember I was so heartbroken. I called so many people to just tell them how heartbroken I am that Sauti Sol is breaking up. And I was like, what does this mean? They're lying to us. We're just never going to see them again. They're just saying this. And now seeing how all of you are focusing on all these different things and bringing us it's like having 4 Sauti Sols now.
Yeah,
so to speak.
exactly.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. And that's
so
how
I love
we
that
saw
for
it,
you guys.
actually. That's
We
how
couldn't
saw
see it at the time. We
Yeah.
just loved all of you guys together. But now seeing you all release these projects, it's wonderful. And there are shows that are coming up, so you'll be performing. Tell people where the shows are.
I'll be performing at Nairobi Street Kitchen. That's on the 3rd of May, which is next week, Friday. It's called The Fancy Experience. So I'm going to be performing this album, all my previous works, and the Kudade crew will be there as well. So it's just going to be an awesome day. Benso will perform as well. Sedo is one of the opening acts. Kim Life, I don't know if you know him.
Of course I do.
Act.
What do you mean?
And Jerai will be there. All the ladies, the Kenyan ladies will be there as well from the album. Yeah, so it's going to be a really, really nice show.
Yeah.
And tickets are available on Hustle Sasa, fancyfingers.hustlesasa.shop. And actually, there's a discount code today where if you want to get tickets. The Fancy Trend is the code. Just write the Fancy Trend and you get a huge discount.
Wait, where do they write that?
On the page where the tickets are. So fancyfingers.hustlesasa.shop.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming through. We'll leave that on our Twitter as well, in case it was unclear to you guys.
Thank you
so much, Polycarp.
Yes, thank you, Amina.
I should be calling you Fancy Fingers. I'm sorry.
No,
Fancy
it's all
Fingers.
good.
Fancy.
Either
Where is
works.
there's someone here who wanted to ask a few questions about music, and then he lost. I think he doesn't have the questions anymore. But Osoro, Osoro, have you listened to this album? I told you it's a love album. It's a beautiful album.
Amina?
Yes.
Yes, come again. Amina, ulikuwa unakatika, Amina.
Sikati. Aya, hamo.
Yes, Amina, what are you saying?
Sorry, Osoro, I've seen someone more handsome. I'm so sorry.
Basi handsome
ilibadilika. Thank you.
Ilibadilika meaning?
Basi handsome ilibadilika.
Yeah? Unajua, acha nikwambie.
Niambie.
In the eyes of the beholder.
Yes,
yes.
it is.
Osoro, you're struggling. Kuala hade. Karibu, by the way, hauna album ya Mugithi. We can do great things, me and you. I'm telling you.
Tunaweza, by the way.
Yeah. Give me a beat.
Sahi.
Si sahi. Oh, to show. Hii sasa hapa ndio ungekuwa unakuja. Would you be down to do something?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Me may do all genres.
Okay, so you've tried this music thing, Hamo?
This music thing, yes.
Yeah, you've been trying.
Mahali popote kuna shilingi. Hata nduru nimepiga. Wakati wa COVID nilikuwa nafanya mazishi. I did a lot of things.
Sahi pia
kuna maji. Sahi naokoa watu kwa maji. I've been doing
already
a lot of things. Yes. So anywhere shilingi iko, when nionyeshe shilingi. That's what I'm telling you.
Umaliza show alafu.
Yes. Uko na namba.
Thank you for
thank you. Haeta zinaendeleaje?
Haeta ziko sawa.
Ukatafuta jina ngumu itusumbue. Watu wakiamua tujui nini hiyo. We never knew what was happening.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lakini sasa unajua maana.
No.
You don't know.
I have no idea. Haters. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Polycarp. Thank you
so much for having me.
Polycarp.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.
Mahita mega. Mungu aende na wewe. Be safe. Ukifika tupigie. Ni Nairobi.
Nairobi,
you never know.
That's true.
Siku hizi ni kuogelea.